guys, today what we are going to do is we are going to mix the colors. We are going to mix the primary colors together and see what we can get. Okay, so let's see the supplies that we need. We need crayons, we need the watercolor, we need something like this, like it's like small. See the size of the cap? It's like the size of a circle that I can make with my, when I hold my fingers together, the thumb and this finger together. That's almost the size. Okay, this is to make circles with. We need some water to paint, and we need a scrap paper to practice drawing first. Okay, and then we need paper. Like last time, we are going to use just the half. So what we are going to do is we are going to fold the paper like a book. We are going to match left and right side together. Make a nice crease. Press this side down and make a nice crease. If you can't do by yourself, I know, kindergartners, right? You may not be able to do this yourself. You can ask the help of your parent. Okay, once you have a nice crease, you can either use scissors and cut on the line, or you can just rip this like this. Okay, so I have this piece. I'm going to put away my paper for now, and then I'm going to show you guys how we are going to draw the bird first. Okay, so we are just going to press down the cap and then make a circle. So we will be placing the paper in. Let's place the whiteboard also in the same way, like we are going to draw on the paper. So we are going to draw the bird on a landscape style paper. In the landscape style paper, we place the paper sideways. We are going to put 3 birds, so it's more than one bird. When you're drawing a person, just a person, you put the paper in the portrait style like this. More than one person in the landscape style, because we need more area, right? So I have put the whiteboard. If you're using a scrap paper, put the scrap paper in this way. You're going to trace the circle. I'm going to make 3 of these. We're going to mix 3 colors. We're going to make 3 new colors from 3 colors that we have. Okay, from the 3 primary colors. So I made the 3 circles, and then what we're going to do is, it's up to you. I'm going to draw the beak. Okay, so if you want to make the first bird looking up, what you're going to do is you're going to make a backwards V like that. Okay, and then for the tail, what you're going to do is, I'm going to draw 2 lines coming like that, and then I'm going to make a backwards 3. Okay, for the wing, maybe this way, or like a squiggly V, or you can make, and then the eye. Okay, so we have one bird. Let me try another bird looking up like that. We'll have to put the eyes this way. The wings like this, or another way. Let me show you another way you can draw the wing. You can make a 3 backwards like that. Backwards 3 and the right way 3. Okay, and then here the tail, I'm going to make a 3 here like that. Okay, or let me show you another way to make the tail. You can make 2 lines like that, and then you can make a upside down V like this. Okay, So another bird is looking this way at these two birds and the eye. Now let's make his wing and his tail. 2 lines and a 3. Okay. Or instead of 3, you can make like this, a 3 and a backward C. Okay, so it's up to you how we are going to do this. And then what are we missing? We are missing the legs. So the legs are pretty easy. I'm going to put 2, it's like stick legs, 2 lines like that, and a V lying down. Okay, then this one, maybe you don't have to, maybe you can't see the legs because the tail is too long. Okay, so this one again you can draw 2 lines and a V like that. Okay, so and then once we are done, what else we need to draw is we need to make it look like it's standing on the ground, right? We don't want the birds to look like they are like suspended in the air. They have legs. When the birds are flying, the legs are not like this, right? So this, we want to make it look like they are standing on the ground. So I'm going to make some lines like this. This is the grass. So grass is, you're going to make the lines go in different direction like this, like that, because see, and then maybe you can add a sun in the sky, a circle, and lines like that. You want to add a cloud. Let's see how we'll make a cloud. It's like you, and like that. Okay, so we have the birds drawn. If you want to practice drawing the birds again, you can keep practicing it. What you can do is you can rewind the video, watch this while you're doing drawing the bird again. Okay, so once you think you are ready to draw, you can take the paper. So I'm going to take my paper. I'm going to first trace these things. Okay, you can trace this with a pencil, and then when you're happy, you can go over with the crayon, black crayon. You don't use the marker in the Crayola marker container because we are going to paint this birds. So when you are painting, the Crayola markers are water soluble and it will spread and it won't look nice. So what we use is you will use, after tracing with a pencil, you are going to use a crayon, the black crayon. Let me show you the black crayon. So the black crayon, the crayon needs to be sharp. If you don't have a pointy crayon, what you can do is you can sharpen it to make it a little bit pointy like this. So sharpen it. See, it is pointy enough, and then you can outline this. Okay, I'm going to draw this directly with the marker so that you guys can see. Okay, or do you want me to draw with a crayon? Maybe I'll draw with a crayon. You guys can draw with the pencil first. Okay, let me start with the first bird. So I'm going to start the first bird on this left side. Okay, so that there is enough space for my other birds. I'm only leaving maybe 2 finger space here on the side, and then I'm going to put this, and then I'm going to trace this circle. Okay, now I'm going to start with his eye. Maybe this one. Oh, okay, eyes. So I have the eyes done. Now let me draw the beak, which is this way, right? Then I'm going to draw the bird's wings. I showed you two ways to draw the wings, right? I'm going to make the wing like this, okay? And then I'm going to draw his tail. This time I made it like a V, okay? And then maybe I'll finish drawing his legs. 2 lines like that, and then, okay? So we are done with one bird. So now let's make the second bird. I'm going to put it here. I think I have enough space for this bird. Okay, so this little fellow is looking upwards, right? So his beak is here, his eyes are going to be here, and his wings I'm just going to make it this way, okay? And his little tail is sticking out like that, okay? Got it? Now let me draw his legs here. I have space to draw his legs, so I'm putting down his legs. Okay. Now it's a little bit different from the one that I showed earlier. It's okay. Sometimes when we draw again and again, there will be a little bit of change, right? Now this one I'm going to leave some space for his tail here. I'm not going too close to this side. So here, trace the circle. When you're tracing, you need to press this down really well. Maybe this fellow is looking this way. Maybe I'll have his beak open. Making a little bit of change. Okay. His wings, the tail, the legs. Okay, so we have all this lines done. I'm going to press this a little bit hard so that my lines shows well. Eyelashes for this little fellow. Okay. I saw this bird done by another art teacher. Her name site is Art Projects for Kids. That's where I saw this, and then I thought we'll do this with you guys. Okay, so now we have this done, and then now I'm going to take green crayon to draw the grass. So the grass, what I like to do is I like to turn my paper this way, and then oh, this is not green. What am I thinking? This is green, right? So I'm going to take and make lines like that coming upwards. So as I said, these lines should not all be going in one direction. You can have some lines go this way, have some go this way. I'm going to go again. Now I'm going to take orange for the sun. There isn't much space for the sun on the paper. Maybe I will not make the sun. Though we were trying to make the sun on the paper, we are not on the other thing, whiteboard. There is not much space for the sun here. So I'm just going to leave it like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my not yellow, what is color is this? The blue crayon. And then I'm going to color the sky. Okay. So if you have an old crayon, what I suggest is you remove the sleeve of the crayon. So what you can do with it is, if you put the crayon sideways, you can color a large area quickly and nicely with a crayon on the side, and it will look more natural. So I'm going to go a little bit. Should be a little bit careful when I'm in between the space. I'm not going super fast. Can you see that? So I have already removed the sleeve of my crayon. This is an old pack. It's not the same pack that you guys have, right? So this is an old one that I used from last year. I'm using from the last year. So see what I did here? So the crayon is done. If a crayon breaks, should we throw it away? No, we can still use the crayon. So I'm saving that broken piece also here. And now we are done. Maybe what I'm going to do now is what will be the my birds are going to be, one bird is going to be a green bird. So I'm going to make a tummy, color the tummy with light green. Only the tummy. See? Now another one, it's going to be orange, and this may be purple. So this one's tummy, I'm making a curvy line like a C, and then I'm going to color this inside. Okay, I'm going to color the beaks yellow. Okay, so maybe this one's, it's okay. So then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to start coloring this little birdies. I'm putting away the things that I don't need anymore. Now I'm going to take my watercolors. Okay, I'm going to take my brush out. Now, what are the primary colors? Do you guys remember the most important colors? The most important colors in the rainbow, which are called the primary colors. Let me write it down so you guys can see. Primary colors. Okay. Primary colors, which are the most important colors. Those colors, if you have these three colors, you can make rest of the colors in the rainbow. So these colors are red, yellow, and blue. So last week, you remember what we did, what we made by mixing red and yellow? We did that, right? Red and yellow mixed together, we got orange. So this week we are going to, and then again I think we made purple too, right? Did we make all the primary colors last week? I want you guys to make all the primary colors again. So if you guys already, the last lesson, I don't remember the lesson really well. So maybe I'm getting super old. So you guys should be able to tell me what we get when we mix red plus yellow. What do we get? We mixed it together last week and we made orange. Yes, you guys remember it. What did we get when we mix yellow and blue? What do you think we get when we mix yellow and blue? What is it? Did you say green? Yes, my friend. We get green when we mix yellow and blue. And when we mix red and blue, we get purple. You guys are awesome. You guys remember all the primary colors. So these three colors are called the primary colors. The colors that you get when you mix the primary colors together, they are called the secondary colors. Okay? Secondary colors. They come second. These are the first colors. From the first colors, you get a group of colors next. They are the second colors that you make, so they are called the secondary colors. When you mix red, yellow and blue together, we get another color. It is called brown. Okay, so we are just using yellow, red and blue again this time. So I'm going to dip my brush in water. I'm going to put a drop of water in blue, maybe 2 drops of water in blue, 2 drops of water in yellow, 2 drops of water in red. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush. Guys, remember how to hold the brush? Should I be holding the brush on the metal part, or should I be holding my brush on next to the metal part? Yes, you guys remember this. You guys are so smart. You remember from last week, right? Should never put your hand on the danger zone. If you put your fingers in the danger zone, you are in danger of getting pain from the brush. So your fingers should be on the handle, okay, next to this one. So, and then you guys remember that Mr. Brush doesn't like getting his hair messy, right? He is not going to help you make a nice coloring if you mess up his hair. So you guys are going to take good care of the Mr. Brush's hair. No messing his hair around, right? So you're going to hold your brush this way. Going to put the put your brush in the yellow. You're going to swirl it in yellow, okay? And it should be done slowly, not super fast. This is not a race, my friend. We don't want to finish the race, right? So we are just swirling our brush in yellow. I'm going to put the yellow down here. Little bit of yellow. Okay, I'm going to wash my brush. I'm going to now swirl my brush in red. I'm going to take 1 drop of, and just one time. Okay, you don't have to mix this more than only 1 drop of red and 2 drops of yellow is enough. Now I'm going to take that paint. I'm going to paint my first bird that we already painted. We colored with the crayon orange, right, on the tummy. Little bit more orange is left. I'm going to stay within the lines. I'm not going out. I'm being very careful. Okay, so we are done coloring this beautiful little birdie orange. Now let's see. Maybe I'll take all the orange that we made. So in case your palette is, you can use a rag, piece of cloth, or a paper towel. Let me go get a paper towel. I'm going to wipe this area clean, so that the next color that you're mixing is not a dirty color. Okay, there is no more orange left there. I'm going to wash my brush. So remember how to wash your brush? It's like sweeping the floor of the container, left and right. You're not doing this. Then you're going to wipe your brush. I'm going to now swirl this in yellow again. Put a drop of yellow, 2 drops of yellow, maybe 3 would be good. I'm going to wash my brush, sweep left and right. wipe it. Now I'm going to take a swirl in blue. Okay, I'm going to put 1 drop of blue, and what do we get? We get green. That's a beautiful green. Again, we are going to make a fence first. Excuse me. And then, how do we make a fence? We go along the line and then we make a fence. I'm going to take a dip in of water. Then I'm going to take more paint. And again, watch how you're holding your brush, my friend. Yes, you guys are holding it the right way. Always check, okay? Checking helps. So, and I'm going to fill the whole body green. Now I need to finish coloring his tail. Otherwise his tail would be white. Right? Maybe if there is extra green, I'm just going to go in like this. If there is no extra green, you don't have to do this. I don't want to waste my paint, so I'm just going in between the space. Okay, so that way it will look like, okay, I'm just taking up all the green that is left behind, and then I'm going to color in there. I don't like to waste any of my paint. Yeah. So, okay. So now I'm going to wipe this clean before I mix the next color. I'm going to wash my brush. Sweep left, right, left, wipe it. Now I'm going to take red. Put a drop of red, 2 drop of red, 3 drop of red, and then I'm going to wash left and right, and wipe. It should be clean, okay? And then I'm going to take a dip of blue, and then I'm going to swirl. What do we have? I think the blue is a little bit strong, so I need to go back and get some more red. So I'm going to, if it is still blue, you need to add more red, or if it's still red, you need to add more blue. So now it is still reddish, bluish, so I'm going to add more red to this. Uh-oh, I was a little too fast, and then see what happened. I almost got some paint on the black, red paint on the black. So I think I got purple. See? Dip in water because my brush is dry. Make a okay. So now hope you guys will remember what colors you will get when we mix the colors together, right? What are the primary colors? Hope you guys will remember those primary colors. Hope you guys will remember the secondary colors. Now, before we put these things away, we're going to wash our brush one more time and then wipe and see whether it is clean. In case you got things out, you're going to dip lightly in water. You're going to go around, clean up the palette. You don't want a messy palette, right, my friend? And then you're going to wipe this also clean, so that next time when you are coming to paint, this is going to be a clean palette. Okay, then are we going to put it away right now? No. If you put it right away, this is wet, it's going to get moldy. Okay, so you're going to wait for it to dry, and this also you need to wait for it to dry. So meanwhile, there was one thing that we missed to do. You need to write your name. So you guys can wait for this to dry and then write your name and your grade and your room number. Okay, I'm going to pretend that I'm in I'm in KG and I'm in room 1. And then as last 2 times, again, you guys are going to take a picture of this and email it to me in the email ID I'm going to put in the end. There is one more thing that we are going to do from this week on. What we are going to do is I'm going to ask a question and you need to answer. A question will be from today's lesson. Okay, so you need to send the answer along with your the picture of the art that you did. So the today's question is, name 3 maybe not that, name the 2 primary colors that you need to mix to get green. What 2 colors do you mix to get green? Send me the answer along with your art, picture of your art. Okay, so when this dry, you can put it up on your wherever you want to share this with the rest of your family. Okay, so till we meet next time, bye bye.